Hi guys, it's me Alice, your Earth Angel. So in this video I'm just gonna talk a little bit about my story. So I was born in Italy, in a Christian country, and I have been having mystical experience since when I was young. Those mystical experiences were really intense and really emotional at times. I could not really express them, and I could not really spoke freely about it because I simply felt misunderstood many times. In those mystical experiences with Source or God, however you want to call it, I was receiving messages and informations. Sometimes I had visions, sometimes they were more messages, sometimes just literally was like strong big chunk of concepts were just downloaded in my mind. Source basically explained to me that we came in this planet with a specific mission, and every one of us had one. Every one of us also is able to communicate with Source, or every one of us have a spiritual side. Source told me also that everything that happened in our life is not a coincidence. We decided to go through lessons and we decided to face challenges in order to evolve spiritually, in order to learn some lessons, and in order to figure out more things. And in this way, we would have raised our vibration, and we would have been able to be closer to the divine, and being able to manifest many things in life. I noticed that the way I was seeing life was really different compared to the people around me. I was constantly arguing with institutions. I was constantly arguing with the school system, with religions system. The religions were trying to tell me how to communicate with the divine, and I was laughing because I was like, I don't need religions, because I actually connect with God myself, and actually God told me that I am a part of God too. And especially in a Christian country, they were looking at me like, who you think you are. Anyway, I was realizing that not many people agreed with me, with my view of life. So it was just a little bit isolated path, because I could not understand why so many people did not understand what I was talking about. So I had to isolate myself, and Source was telling me that I would have to face many challenges, but in the end everything would have made sense. I carry on quite straightforward. I did not allow people to doubt my inner feelings, but I realized that society was doing everything possible and imaginable to make me doubt myself. First of all, religions had a lot of misinformations, and I was simply seeing them because I was communicating with God directly, so I could see that there were lies and misinformation in religion itself. In the school system, I could see that they were pushing people to believe only in logical and provable and material knowledge. And I was having mystical experience, and I knew that human beings had completely different and unique abilities, and I was asking myself why the school is not training us in those crazy superpower that we have. And the fact that the school system was completely rejecting or ignoring the fact that the planet Earth all the civilizations that we found, from Egyptian, Maya, shaman, Inca, pagan religion, witches, they all were evolving around spirituality. They all were talking about rituals. They all were talking about worshipping deity, esoteric mystic powers. And I was just thinking, right, are we just gonna ignore all of that? And I am the proof, and many other of us are the proof, from many other spiritual leaders and people that won't doubt themselves. We are confirming that there is a connection with God, and we are part of God, and we are part of Source, and we have divine power, and we are meant to create in this planet because we have the same ability of God. And they were just denying us completely, like we don't exist. And I'm a little bit fed up about this, because it's like, well, you cannot really keep ignoring us. The system cannot ignoring us or carry on ignoring us. All of this, it was happening for a reason, because the system did not want us to find our divine power. The system did not want us. Sorry, there is a doggy in my house. Of course, because they know that what we believe we create, they make sure that we believe wrong things. In this way, we are manifesting wrong things. So, as simple as that. All the negativity that they are basically teaching us, that we are a species that just think about war, polluting the planet, that we don't have a life mission, that we are just numbers. People start to feel really depressed, and we go in low vibrational state. And when we go in low vibrational state, we fall trapped of diseases or mental diseases like depressions, anxiety. And not only that, but society made an agreement with the dark forces, with the evil. So when we are in low vibrational state, demons can attack us, and they can holding us back even more. I saw even the result with atheist people. It's a little side note, is the story of my life. I attract a lot atheist people who confirm that they don't believe in anything, and they get completely obsessed by me, but not obsessed in a physical way. I just mean that they can sense that I am a mystical being. They can sense that I see everything as a fairy tale, but because it actually is. The world, it's not boring as they taught us. They taught us that we came in this planet just to pee, poo and eat and go to work, and in reality this world is a fairy tale. We are spiritual beings. We can use magic. We communicate with source. We communicate with spirit. We are able to manifest. We are able to manipulate energy and create abundance and life fulfillment. We are meant to create beautiful connection, beautiful jobs, beautiful engagement. We are meant to create artistically. We are meant to create amazing relationship and communities. We are meant to create new technology. We are meant to and we are able and capable to create heaven on earth. But because they decide to provide you with another version of the reality, which is that we don't have a life purpose, we don't have a life meaning, we don't have a life missions, we don't have superpower. This is what the majority of the people are believing. So because they are believing it, they are manifesting it. is pretty simple. If you are a divine creature, what you believe you manifest. So they will make sure that you believe the wrong things, so you will manifest the wrong things. When you finally connect to God, you will start to finally believe the real things, and you will start to manifest the good things. They get completely obsessed by me, but their ego mind, those atheist people just keep creating resistance. They're like, no, I don't believe in anything. And it's just really sad. Why would you choose to believe in sadness? And why is not better to believe that you are divine? I'm just asking you to shift your perspective and to believe in something that is a little bit more exciting, a little bit more empowering, a little bit more mysterious, instead of choosing to believe that we are meaningless people. I mean, it's insane that we have more intelligence than animals, and we have more worries than animal, and we have less freedom than animal. So it's like, what was even the point to have this intelligence then? I mean, I prefer to be a monkey and living free in a tree compared to living as a human being that has to do a job that he doesn't like, being full of depression, paranoia, and living unfulfilled. I'm thinking something must be wrong for sure, and we are in 2019 and people are still under this spell. Like, they still don't understand that we have been brainwashed. They still don't understand that the world is a shit because they forced you to believe that everything is horrible. So because we are divine creature, and what we believe we manifest, because they convinced you that everything is horrible, we are manifesting horrible things. In the moment that you decide finally to believe at the good things, we will start to manifesting the good things. Scientists and like logical people, they don't understand that the connection with source, the connection with God cannot be proved, cannot be studied. It can just be expressed, it can just be shared. So science is good, but just for a mechanic point of view, when it's about discovering new technology. Well, science is good, but just for certain things. What I'm talking about, the connection with God, is not something that can be proved, it's not something that can be studied, it can only be felt and experimented. And when you connect with God and you exorcise all those demons and those fake beliefs, the old chakra system, the energy body of every human being start to work again, because we destroyed wrong beliefs and we addressed our mental process. If until now we worked with certain beliefs and the result are awful, we might as well try to change some preconceptions that we had until now, and we just take it for granted, and maybe we will start to see the difference, because until now our way to see the world is clearly not working. Between all those misinformation, between all those misbeliefs and techniques and method of disempowerment, there is a way to recognize the right material. There is a way to recognize the wrong information, and this way is reconnecting with source. When you are able to finally reconnect with source, reconnect with your intuition, when you are able to exorcise all the demons that this society force on you, and to reset all this misconcept and those misinformation, you finally will see that things start to change, and you actually start to see your divine power coming back, or you are actually able to feel God presence, or like me, you will be able to have many mystical experience, which I will talk about in these channels as well. So thank you for watching, guys. Sorry, those topics are a little bit heavy. I promise you I'm gonna make some video also that are a little bit more fun, but I am a Pisces. I'm a really deep person. so so yeah, sorry for my grammatical mistakes, because I'm Italian and sometimes my accent just take advantage of me a little bit. So and see you next time, guys. Like and subscribe.